If you want to learn how to make some fantastic videos yourself and support the Final Render YouTube channel, the best way to do so is by purchasing one of the Final Render's learning video courses. There is a 50% coupon link for each course in the description. It is the best way to support Final Render, so grab your copy of the guides right now. How's it going, guys? It's the Final Render here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. So this is going to be the first video looking at the second DLC. If you remember the last one, we looked at the Painted World of Aramis, and pretty lackluster DLC all in all, you know. It's really not that exciting, but now we're going to go and do the Artorias DLC, which is much more exciting. In fact, it's an expansion pack, really, you know, because it used to be the DLC was always called expansion packs, but now it's just referred to as DLC because that can also include tiny things. But this is definitely expansion pack. Okay, so in order to get there, we need to do a few things, similar to the way we had to do a couple things in order to get to here. However, we have done most of them. Do you remember after we defeated the Hydra in the Darkroot Basin? Well, bonfire is cut off from the others and we can't warp. Oh, for God's sake, are you telling me I need to run all the way to the end of the... Okay, whatever, we're going to run all the way to the end. Alright, whatever. Well, in order to go ahead and access this DLC, we need to go ahead and kill the Hydra, which we did. After we killed the Hydra, we need to free the woman from that kind of golden iron golem thing. We did that. And then we need to go ahead and grab a broken pendant from a particular monster inside the Duke's archives. That we haven't done. So that's what we will be doing first. We will be going to collecting that broken pendant. I really do not remember which video number it was that we actually dealt with the Hydra, but I believe it is in the title of the video in this playlist. There is a video which we dealt with not only Havel and Pinwheel, but we also dealt with the Hydra as well. We got like 3 boss battles done in one video. Okay, 2 of which aren't actually bosses, you know, Havel and well, in fact, none of them are really bosses since Pinwheel is so easy, but okay, you know what I mean. The Hydra and Havel technically aren't bosses, but whatever. Oh, hey, buddy. I want to go ahead and give you a few pokes. Ooh, that's a big hit right there. Big old sword. Well, there's no problem for me. I can just go ahead and heal up and block him. I might actually try to get a parry. I don't know. Oh, dear, I just messed up the parry there. I have no idea if you can parry these guys, but I really want to know, just for future sake. Oh, that's too early. You know what? Sod it. I don't care. I don't even need to fight this guy. Oh, dear. That's what happens when you show off and get distracted in Dark Souls. You get beaten. Whoop. I've already grabbed his item anyway. What was it, like a Titanite shard or something like that? If I remember correctly, he can't even enter the boss area. So as soon as we go up these stairs, without falling off the bridge, that would be very nice. Playing it very dangerous here. I believe he can't actually enter the boss area. Say that, loser. Alright, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and get out of this DLC. As I said, we need to go to the Duke's archives. And I'm pretty certain I know which monster it is. It's one very near the start of the Duke's archives. Like, there is a bonfire right next to it, but I don't think you can warp to that one, which is very annoying. Yes, we've seen all this. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm really wondering, is it possible to walk to that bonfire? I honestly don't think it is. I want to homeward bone it, but I think the homeward bone would take me back into the DLC. So I really don't want to do that, especially since I've just left the damn thing. Alright, so once we go up here, what's the best way to go? Probably the best way is just to kind of walk up the bridge and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm recording this directly after the last one, as I said, and it's pretty good. You know, I want to try to get as much as Dark Souls recorded as possible, because recently I've wanted to focus on, well, for lack of a better word, more complex projects. You know, so things like building with mods and stuff like that, stuff which actually require editing and thought. And whilst I love just kind of chilling back and just working with you guys, I've got some dirt on my monitor there. That's always nice and fun, but you know what? Because of it, I've been slacking on the Dark Souls videos, simply because I've been focusing on these bigger projects. So I'm going to try to record as much Dark Souls as possible today. I'm not going to be disturbed for at least 4 hours, so hopefully that means I can go ahead and get pretty far into the DLC. Really, it depends on how hard the bosses are. And as I said, I've only been in this DLC once, and that was on New Game Plus, so it's actually going to be slightly easier for me this time around. Not only do I know what to expect, but also the bosses themselves are literally easier. So, you could argue though my character isn't as leveled up as that character and all that jibber jabber kind of balances out, but not really. Not really. When it comes to those bosses in the DLC, they are much, much harder in New Game Plus. Okay, I need to go up there. I am going to rest at this bonfire first, though, just because I can't be bothered to do... Oh, man, if I don't rest at this bonfire, then I'll be walked all the way back to the DLC. And I don't want that, not one bit. So let's go ahead. Rest up there. There we go. We've rested up. So now, let's go ahead and get this item we need, the broken pendant. It's a really annoying thing to go ahead and grab. And as I said, I have no idea how you would work any of this out. Unless someone told you, you know, if you consulted an official guide. Oh, I actually have a homeward bone, that'll be useful. But it's so convoluted, you know, if I paid for DLC and the game didn't tell me how to get there, I'd be really, really goddamn annoyed. Okay, we've got 2 giants there and a chest, but that chest is a mimic, if I remember correctly. That's why it's closed. I didn't miss it, it is a mimic. Roll into it. Oh, darn it, the lock-on messed me up there. Oh, whoop. There we go. I don't need to fight that guy. I really don't. Alright, so we've got to head up these stairs and we're going to go down that really long corridor. Now, I have no idea if the kind of warthogs are back here. You know, the armored warthogs. Like, I honestly have no idea if they respawn or not. I'll find out in a second. No, apparently they do not respawn. Okay, so I just got to run to the end of this hallway. And then we can go ahead and deal with the monster we want. After that, we've got to go back to the Darkroot Basin and go back to that spot where we saved that woman who was in the kind of golden iron golem. And then we get access to the DLC. Really convoluted, as I said. In fact, as I said, I have no idea how you would work it out unless someone told you. Okay, the controller's doing that thing where it plays up again. Well, it's not the controller, it's the damn game. It cuts out on sprinting. Alright, I rested up there just so that I can go ahead and warp out easily. Let's pull this lever here and deal with the blue crystal golem that is right over top of these stairs. And then I believe it's always the same one. And I believe this is the one I need to deal with. I could be wrong though, it might be a different iron golem. But I'm pretty certain it's this one. For all I know, I might already have the pendant. I didn't even check if I'm honest, I might already have it. But whatever. I'll show you which bad guy I think it is anyway, just in case you want to know. Okay, we've got the Crystal Warriors there. It's that blue golem up there. That's the one. If you guys remember, Seif the Scaleless would always, well, he used to. I've killed him now, of course. He would imprison people in those iron crystal golem things to bring back safely for his experiments. He would lock them inside those golems, and then the golems would just kind of walk back. You know, it's literally like... Oh, it's basically like a tank. You know, you kidnap someone, force them inside the golem, and then just walk back, you know? Pretty good way to kidnap someone, I suppose, but of course, it's a bit mean. What can I say? Kidnapping's mean in general. It's true, Google it. Right, what's he got there? Crystal straight sword? Okay, whatever. I don't want to go too high up, because I don't want to have to deal with that, 6-eyed channeler, or 4-eyed channeler, or... George Foreman Channeler, whatever he's called. Can I just pull this guy towards me? It's looking like the rail is really going to just get in the way there, isn't it? Come on. Oh. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just have to risk it then. I was trying to be smart and clever, but the game says no. The game says no. I don't want you to be smart and clever, because I didn't think of that idea, so therefore you are not allowed to do it yourself. The game generally punishes you for trying to be initiative sometimes, trying to use your initiative. Is he dead? Yep, okay. Oh, for... Get out of here, you damn dirty apes! Whatever. I only want to kill this one guy, that's all I want to do. Right. Go to give him a few stabs. In fact, he's probably going to be easier to kill than all these monsters who cause trouble for me. Broken pendant. Okay. There we go. We got the item we need. Now we got that, we can go ahead and do the DLC. How about that? Way more fun than dealing with those guys. Pull the lever. Crunk. In fact, now I mention it. I mentioned in the last video I was having a Disney marathon. That's one Disney film I haven't seen for a really long time. Is it Emperor's New Groove? The pull the lever crunk? I only saw it once as a kid, and I remember thinking it wasn't very good, so never watched it again. Okay, so now we need to warp to... We need to go to the Darkroot Basin, don't we? But do I have a Darkroot Basin warp spawn? I might just have to go all the way to the Undead Parish for this. Yeah, it's looking like I've got to go to the Undead Parish. Okay, never mind. To the Undead Parish. We can go ahead and drop off some of the embers and stuff we found along the way as well. Velka's Rapier. Ooh. Is she? Who more then? Oh Christ, that was terrible. I apologise. Not only was that somewhat insensitive, but it wasn't even very funny. Okay. Here we go down to the Undead Parish. Once again, you know, sit down there just for a second, so if we die, we walk back here rather than the Duke's Archives. Let's go see Andre! Andre? Andre! Clancy, see where Andre went?
What a brilliant ember. I've only heard legends.
Yep, a brilliant ember. Embers use secret rites for divine blacksmiths. Oh, this is this is a large divine ember. This is for forging divine weapons. Divine weapons are actually pretty good. You know, I believe they use white titanite in order to go ahead and upgrade. And also, of course, they are impervious to anything that's dead. So therefore, if you go ahead and kill skeletons, you don't have to kill the necromancer in order to go ahead and use his... Well, you know, you can just kill them straight away. Okay, Black Knight Sword, Twinkling Titanite. Yeah, okay, so I could upgrade that to a maximum level, but I think the Grave Lord Sword is going to be better still. Do I have any Demon Titanite? That's what I'm curious about. I do have Demon Titanite. I've got... Let me see, I never know what the number is. Yeah, I just don't have the souls, do I? Oh no, I do have the souls. I need more Demon Titanite. Okay. Is there anything else I need? I could top up with arrows and stuff like that. This is my last chance to basically... Yeah, he's saying you've got more embers, but he doesn't know what to do with those ones. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and repair my equipment. It's going to be a long time before I can go ahead and use a blacksmith. Go ahead and repair all of that. Go ahead and buy some arrows and stuff like that as well. Standard arrow. Yep. Max out on my arrows. Okay, I'm good to go. Now let's go to the DLC. Right. We shouldn't really have any trouble with any of the monsters down here, any of the goody-goos. Oh, dip. Losing my frames a bit there. Alright, I'm still a little bit tired, people, so if I do sound a little bit bad, you know, and I kind of stumble on my words a little bit, that is why, people. As I said, I haven't been sleeping well at all recently. In fact, pretty much every day for the last maybe 3 weeks, I haven't been able to fall asleep until maybe 3 AM, so not good, not good. Alright. Kill these guys in one hit now, which is absolutely fantastic because, well, they were never really that much of a trouble anyway. I think by the time we got to these guys, it was always a 2-hit kill. But, yeah, well, 1 hit's better than 2 hits, and 1 always runs up behind you, doesn't he? Go ahead and dispatch him so he doesn't cause trouble for me later. Good sources of farming moss, those guys, actually. I believe they drop mostly the red ones, which prevent bleed, which is rubbish, of course. I've never, ever had a situation where that has been useful, ever. In fact, I don't really see why it's there, if I'm completely honest, because bleed wears off so quickly and it does so little damage to you anyway. I really don't see the point. But, you know what? It's there. It's mostly the purple ones you want. Oh, and also the blooming, what's it called? The green blossom. You can farm that in this area as well. There are like some kind of frogs which spawn it. And kind of frog gecko things. Very, very good thing that is. It actually dramatically, and I mean really dramatically, improves your stamina regeneration. So it literally just kind of pops back instantly as soon as you use it. It's fantastic for boss fights. In fact, I wish I had some for this DLC coming up. I might be able to get some soon. Okay, so we've got all these kind of crystal golems here. Normally there would also be a Hydra. Of course, we've got Havel's Tower right over there. We've been to this area several times before. And we need to access the DLC. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and pop on a ring, actually, for just so I don't have to do it later. I'm going to pop it on. Rusted iron ring. Pop that on now. Go ahead and pop your rusty ring. Put your finger inside the rusty ring. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so here we go. So now, what that ring does, the rusty iron ring, whenever there is water or mud or anything like that, you can run through it without slowing down. As you can see, we can walk through this water. In fact, we can pretty much sprint through it, if the controller wouldn't cut out, that is, at full speed, when normally we'd be going at half speed. So Really, really good ring. Definitely worth going back to the tutorial level just for that. Especially if you want to kill the demons in the, the Titanite demons inside the chamber fortress thing. What's it called? The Fortress of Traps? I honestly don't remember. What the hell's it called? Who cares? We did it ages ago. And now we have that broken pendant. Ooh. A portal has appeared. Alright. What's that from? A portal has appeared. I don't remember. Okay, so this leads to the DLC. The good DLC, I mean. Let's go ahead and grab this sword I'm going to need in a minute. And now let's enter the DLC. Alright, so obviously you can't enter the DLC if you don't have that broken pendant. And you can't have the broken pendant unless you free the woman who is in the golden golem here. Which you can't get to unless you beat the Hydra. Job done, right? Okay, so let's examine this bizarre portal. This, once again, is exactly the same method of entering the last DLC. You go to something weird and you pop your fist in it. Oh, no. Horrible hand monster. Giant tentacle. Quickly, call the hentai police. Alright, so there, that giant tentacle has grabbed us. Well, actually, no, it's not a tentacle, is it? I've just realised that's Manus. That's Manus's fist. Alright, so now that Manus has gone ahead and fisted us into his realm, we're now in the DLC. Bonfire right in front of us. Great news, you're gonna need it. Okay. This DLC actually has the hardest boss battles in the game. Well, technically, I suppose. Really. I'm probably going to say Ornstein and Smaug are the hardest in the game because there's 2 of them. But actual individual bosses, this DLC has all of them. There are 4 bosses in this DLC. One of which I've never beaten. I've never needed to. It's kind of an optional one. So I'll probably try that. Go ahead and pop some humanity so I can go ahead and kindle all the way to the max. I'll probably need it. As I said, very, very, very hard, in fact, some of them. And it's a good length as well. It's like 4 or 5 hours long. Or at least it was 4 or 5 hours long on my first playthrough when I didn't know where anything was. This is my second time I've actually done this DLC. So I'll probably learn some new stuff and things like that as well. And you guys are going to come along for the adventure with me. So it's going to be great fun. But very hard. Very hard. Alright, go ahead and use that one right there. Does that take me up? That takes me up to 15. 15's enough. Oh, I've got 16 humanity. I might as well pop it up to 20. Because if you can get 20 healing juices, you might as well. Let's go ahead and kindle it one more time. And that pops us onto 20 Estus flasks. Indeed it does. Okay. So now, let's leave here. So now, this DLC actually takes place back in time. This is set in the Darkroot Garden and the Darkroot Basin hundreds, maybe thousands of years ago. So we get to see some similar things when they're new, or newer, I should say. Alright. What does white light mean? Means boss battle. Welcome to the Artorias DLC, people. This is for Sanctuary Guardian. He sucks so much, I hate this guy. Or at least I did first time I beat him. Alright. So this guy, very fast. Lots of horrible attacks which drain all of your stamina. And lightning attacks. And he can fly. He can fly! Whoop! There we go. Go ahead. Try to get some hits in. Oh yeah, and also he's damn poisonous with that sting in his tail right at the back. Oh darn it, I don't have the purple moss. I've only got the blooming purple moss. Alright, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to have time to swap to the regular. I'm probably just going to have to go with the expensive purple moss to cure it. Alrighty. So yeah, that lightning, very powerful as you can see. And those charge attacks, pretty much every attack he does chains into another one. And he's relentless. See, I've only got 1 set of hits in him. Don't you dare hit me with that stinger. Right, heal up to full, please. Alright, let's actually try to do some damage now. I've had enough of this dude. Only getting 1 hit. I'll probably die quite a lot in this DLC. I'll just say that. Whoop! Alright, go ahead and get some hits in. Okay, already I'm seeing it as much easier than the New Game Plus version. But it's still going to be hard. See, look at how much stamina those 2 attacks drain. And they chain into other attacks, like that. See, that was like a 5-hit combo. Luckily, I managed to block them and dodge them. No. Oh, dear. Wrong time to heal. Wrong time to heal. Okay, that's a good time to heal. Right there when he flies over and does the lightning attack. Oh, 3 little mini bolts. And that actually kind of has like an AoE attack in the water. It kind of sticks around and covers a large area of the water with that lightning. And he's got a big old lightning bolt right there. That one's fairly easy to dodge though, luckily. But some of you'll probably notice is every attack he does, whenever I have to dodge them, like that, always lots of stamina drain. No, not that. Woo, dear. Okay, I managed to get a safe hit on him there. Oh, he damn poisoned me again. Okay, okay. Right, can I get one hit? No, he didn't let me get a hit there. The poison is very weak poison, but it is still poison after all. You can cut off his tail and get like a poison weapon to use yourself. You can literally use his tail as like a kind of a whip, I suppose, really. But it's not very useful in the long run, I don't think. Alright, let's eat the moss, eat the moss. The expensive moss, that is. Oh, I'm so lucky he didn't poison me a second time then. I've got plenty of the regular moss which cures poison, it's just not on my hotbar. Alright. You goddamn swine! Alright, heal up, heal up, heal up. Whoop. Alright, those were the little lightning bolts. I can deal with the little ones. Am I poisoned again, actually? Yep, I am, of course, aren't I? You see, he just doesn't really give you much time to come in. And I'm really concentrating right now. There we go, there we go. You see, I was distracted by so many things with the poison, and I got hit by every one of those 5 hits, so... Down it. Okay, let's try this again then. Luckily, of course, luckily, I don't have to run far to go ahead and find me again. Going to get the regular purple moss this time. Now, go ahead and change my rings. I don't actually think I need the rusted ring for this one, because whilst it is in water, I think the water is too shallow to actually slow you down. Boost defense versus physical, or do I have a lightning one? I've got the physical one, that'll help a little bit. Yeah, that's probably the best I've got. That's probably the best ring I can use. Okay, there are rings which can reduce lightning damage, but they're really expensive and they're far away now. So, I'm going to leave it. You can leave this DLC anytime you want, which is nice. Okay. I think so, anyway. Right, let's go. Let's try this again, mother suck. Now, how did I beat him the first time? I believe I lured him over here. And he kind of gets stuck on the walls and stuff. I didn't cheat him. But he just becomes much easier to dodge in this tight area right by the entrance. And also, he's restricted to mostly his physical attacks, which are very stamina draining, granted, but they are easy to dodge. Definitely want to go ahead and use your shield here, because those physical attacks are real deadly. See, look at that right there. That was half my stamina drain. That would have been all full on my health bar if I hadn't blocked it. Just like that. And you see how they chain? That's like a 3-chain attack right there. Oh, there's the poison. Man, I want to cut off that tail just so I don't have to deal with it anymore. I don't remember if it spawns back. The tail, I mean. Alright, you gonna let me up? Thank you. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, darn it. This isn't good. I'm out of the corner now as well. Oh, he's doing his range. Oh dear. He's not giving me any time to recover at all, is he? Well, it's smart. What can I say? Whoop. Okay, the poison's done now. And here comes more lightning. For God's sake. Absolutely insane. This is why I like pinning him in this area. Because he's mostly restricted to the physical. Whilst they are tough. Oh, get the tail, get the tail. Oh, he's got a nasty back kick as well. Literally, he's got a counter for pretty much every position you can be in. Come on, swine. Whoop. What do you call that, you little puppy kitten thing? Well, I don't actually know what this thing is. You know, it's kind of like a chimera, but except instead of having like a snake tail, it's got a scorpion tail. Oh dear. Man, those chain attacks are rough. They really are. And it doesn't end there either. Alright, come on. Do some damage now. Come on. That was a very lucky block right there. Okay, so this guy is almost done, pretty much. I never understood that attack there. He basically fires some water at you by stomping down, and it drains all of your stamina. Makes no goddamn sense, that one. Okay, I've nearly got him, nearly got him. Big hit. Take that, you swine. Excellent. Excellent, right. He's dead now. Guardian Soul is dead. No, the Guardian is dead. Ah. Thank heavens for that. Okay, now. That took me about 30 tries very first time I fought him. I'm not lying. 30 tries. But it was on New Game Plus. And, of course, I've done it before now, so I kind of know how the boss battle goes. So much easier for that reason as well. Right, let's go ahead and rest up here so I can go ahead, get my full amount of Estus, and I can level up actually if I go ahead and use some items. Let's go ahead and see what I've got. Homeward Bone, get rid of that. Let's see, what have I got soul item wise? I've probably got some really big ones. I think I got a couple 5,000s. I got 8 5,000s, wow. Okay, let's go ahead and use some of these then. What did I need? Like 42,000, something like that, to level up again? Something like that? Alright, well, we definitely got enough now. Okay. Right, let's level up. Let's see. Let's go for... Again, I'm thinking just endurance. I really want to get that endurance bar higher. Whilst my vitality could be much higher, you know, my vitality bar could be like an extra third of a size if I just invest all of it into vitality. But you know what? I'd rather have more sprinting ability, frankly, because I think the hardest thing about boss battles in this DLC is stamina, because all of them have got chain attacks. But anyways, that is one of the boss battles in the DLC done out of 4. So that's pretty good, actually. If we carry on at this pace, then we'll be done in a couple of videos, maybe 2 or 3. So that's fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and enter this section here. And head up these stairs right here. So as I said, this is actually set in the past, which is really cool. Oolacile Sanctuary. Right, let's go ahead and light this bonfire here. And we've got some of those mushroom things, but they're on our side this time, so don't worry about that. Rest up there. And let's go talk to this mushroom thing. Hello, mushroom.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable.
Oh, it smells nice, thank you.
Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer. Oh, no. Snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask...
So, in other words, what she's saying is the princess we rescued, yeah, well, she's been kidnapped again by Bowser, and we got to go and rescue the princess. So let's go do it.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this, something of a godmother.
Okay, yes. She's just saying that you can buy some sorceries for me if you want. Okay, you can buy gold pine resin, very good, but it's not really helpful for the weapon I've got, and repair powder. Some pretty good spells, if I remember correctly, that you can only get in this DLC, but you know, they're not too useful, I suppose. And of course we got the Ivory Catalyst, which is a wand. Okay, so let's get out of here then. Okay, so the princess has been captured by Manus, which Manus is actually a huge demon, which his hand grabbed us to suck us into this DLC. Yeah, that's Manus, and he is famously the hardest boss, many say, in the entire Souls series. And I'm including all of them, you know, obviously Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3... and Bloodborne. Everyone says kind of Manus is the hardest one out of all of them. I might be wrong, because as I said, you know, I'm only about a third of the way through Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2. I didn't actually finish. I ran out of human effigies and never returned. Okay, so we got some of these kind of gardener things here. These are basically less mutated versions of the Ivy monsters that we saw in our current time. And they drop moss. But obviously they're not quite as bad as kind of mutation and evolved as the previous one, so they can still kind of use tools and stuff like that. Lots of stuff to go and explore. I believe the way we need to go is over there, but let's go explore over here. There's lots of items to pick up. In fact, this entire DLC area is basically mapped exactly the same way as the regular garden. So, Over there we've got some of those stone warrior things, the ones that are really slow. Let's go ahead and pull one towards us, because they do a lot of damage. In fact, they're far more dangerous in this DLC than they are in the main game. We've also got some of those gardener things chasing us, so we can lure them down here. That will be fantastic. We've got a bit more space to fight them down here. Which side are they going to come from, though? I presume they're going to come from this way. Did you see that body just launch down the ramp? That was really unusual. Ah, here we go. The giant's coming as well. So yeah, he's got a big old hammer thing right there. And it does a huge amount of damage. Alright, so you got to watch out when he sticks his giant hammer into the ground, because it causes like a huge explosion area of effect attack. Best way to deal with them, get behind them and just deal as many hits in as you can. Okay, with my weapon, speed-wise, looks like I can only get 2 in, so... And that's only 2 in from behind. That's the explosion I was talking about. No, not the moss. I wanted to use my Estus. Alright. Whoop. There we go. Managed to dodge him there. As I said, very slow, but they do have a lot of life, so they can take a little bit of time to deal with. There we go. He's done for now. And ragdolls kick in. Hey, there he goes. Stone Grey Axe. If I remember correctly, that's actually quite a rare drop for those guys. I might be wrong, though. Hey, buddy. Yes, thank you very much. Did you drop any moss? Oh, you did, you did. Oh, you fell off the... Never mind, never mind. Okay. Alright, so let's go explore then. So what have we got over there? We got one bad guy over there. We've got a load of bad guys right over there as well, including 2 of those stone ones. You don't actually have to fight most of the enemies in here. This is a huge open area, so you really can just go around most of them. At least most of them anyway. These guys can be backstabbed, and they can also be parried, which makes it a bit easier. And they're not too hard, but they can attack you in numbers, which can make it pretty difficult. Go and grab that. That's the red moss. And more red moss. Great. Okay. So what have we got down there? No, we got an ambush over there. I remember correctly. We've got an ambush. As you can see, there's one guy right up there. He's waiting. But if you look right over there, there's one just sitting there all by himself, waiting for you to charge him. And as soon as you charge him, he runs away and lures you into an attack from about 5 all at once. So it pays to be slow. See, there's him running. He wants you to chase him. But there are multiple ones through there. Right, let's go ahead and deal with them one at a time. That is the safe thing to do. Oh, darn it, missed him. Okay, so we're dealing with 2 at once now. Okay, my fault entirely. Did that other one just fall down? I think he did. Okay, there's 2. Yep, and now we've got the other 2 coming. And I believe there is only 1 more after this, plus a stone guy. Excellent slice right there. It's really interesting to look at this, because, you know, it has the exact same layout as the main game, the Darkroot Basin. But obviously everything's green and bright and pretty. It's really cool. Alright, so, what's the best way to deal with this then? I'll lure the little guy, because I could deal with the little guy dead easily. I'll just lure the little guy over, deal with him, and then I might not even need to bother with the stone guy. Oh great, the stone guy's on his way now, okay. Hit. No, don't kick, hit! Hit! Oh, for God's sake. Okay, whatever. Quickly deal with the little guy with the arrow. Oh, he's quick. I just wanted to deal with that little guy first. Get out of here. Thank you. Whoop. Oh no, he's going to do his area of effect. Boom! Okay, it looks dramatic. Really does. Right. See if I can get behind him. I can get a couple good hits in then. No goddamn way. There we go. What about a big hit like that? No, way too slow, that one. Looks really cool when he does that, it really does. Alright, so roll to the side. Thank you very much. I think he's going to do it again in a minute. Oh, got greedy there, but I got away with it. Thank you very much. Right. Right, did he drop anything? Nope. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, well, there's some items and stuff we can loot and stuff like that. Items in this that typically not very good, if I remember correctly. You never really find, like, amazingly rare weapons or anything like that. Guardian leggings. Okay, that's the armor of those stone warriors, I believe. So yeah, if you look around here and stuff like that, like this bridge right here. Whoa! Hi. That is the optional boss battle, which I have yet to do. That is Calamite, the dragon. And he's a nuisance. Okay, so this bridge right here, which I'm standing on, you can find this bridge in the main game. You know, you can walk across it, except it's broken in places and stuff like that. In fact, if we go up here, I believe this leads to, what's her name? Is it Xiaoqua or something like that? The cat woman who called us a pernicious caitiff, which is an amazing insult which I need to use more often. Alright, go ahead and kill that thing. No, drop down. Got it. Okay, fantastic. I think that was a white titanite chunk and something else. I honestly didn't actually catch the name of the other thing. Okay. You'll probably notice that there is like blue splurge everywhere. Looks like a Ghostbusters film or something like that. Oh, hey, buddy. These guys are exactly the same, except these guys are armed with shears, and the shears actually causes bleed and stuff like that. So yeah, blue gunk everywhere. You may actually remember I said this entire DLC is about Artorias. Do you remember Artorias in the lore is the guy who kind of kept the darkness back for a few extra 100 years. He was essentially the previous hero, you know. He wasn't quite as good as the Chosen Undead, me, but he did keep the darkness back for a few 100 years by traversing the abyss. However, he did go and lose his humanity in the process. He went hollow, so he basically sacrificed his own humanity in order to save the world. Well, this entire DLC is about him. And in this DLC, we find him, of course, when he is alive, but he is hollow, unfortunately. So, that's a huge problem, of course. And he is actually leaving all of this blue splurge everywhere. He's got some kind of blue splurge, which I suppose it just slows everything down. He just kind of chucks it at you. Okay, so this section of the game in the kind of main area, this is where we deal with all those kind of ghosty warriors, you know, the ones which are really hard to see. You know, they've got that ring, which makes them really hard to see. This is where we deal with those guys. Let's go ahead and do that. My phone's going off. What is it? Oh, it's an email, is it? Oh, apparently Nintendo's been sued, according to the no. Okay, of course. Got ahead, I got some purple moss right there. Alrighty, so what is that over there? Oh, he's cutting the tree. Okay, I had no idea what he was doing over there. You know, I was just looking at that and I thought it was like a snake on the tree moving really weirdly. But he was camouflaged really well. Go ahead and pop some arrows into him. You know, that's the thing. You know, they're really weak, so you actually can do some damage with arrows. Oh dear, where did you come from? You actually can do some, maybe get them for like a third if you hit them with a few good arrows before they get to you. Oh, good arrows, son, good arrows. As they were shouting pubs, you know, doing junior archery. Playing darts. There we go. Let's say darts is junior archery, isn't it? I don't remember who said that. It was a comedian. Ooh, there we go. Got them both in one hit. Fantastic. And I didn't get hit with the bleed. Right, what else have we got? We got one stone guy. And, of course, two little minions. Okay, see if we can lure the minions over. That's one minion. And two minions. Okay, well. The stone guy is coming. Stone guys are coming. Oh, no you don't. Ooh, I got him right in the groin. There we go. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Oh, no, don't you dare. Okay, these are the ones who have the rakes. And, of course, the rakes have much more reach than the shears. Oh, there's two stone guys. Holy hell. Okay, this is going to be slow. I could just run past them, I suppose. They can't exactly catch me up. Oh, they do retreat, though, actually. They do retreat. At least one of them does. Alright, let's go see what this item is over here. Probably just some more moss. A gold coin. I don't remember what that does. Whoop! Whoa! That was a big hit right there. Okay, go, 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 go. As I said, I don't think we actually need to bother with those guys. Just keep running, running, running. Okay, there we go. So if we look over there, that arena, that is where we are going to. That is where we fought Sif, of course. Sif, the awesome wonder dog, the wonder puppy. And we can use these cool elevators. And you can find these elevators in the kind of regular game. But of course they don't work. So, but now they do. Alrighty, so that is the entrance to the DLC boss. But we have a bonfire over here and a cool NPC whose name I believe is Chester, I want to say. This guy's really cool. Check this guy out. He's got like a Guy Fawkes mask on. He looks awesome.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
Yes, that's exactly what happened to me, sir.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
Okay, so this guy is a merchant, and I believe he does attack you later on as a kind of an NPC invader. This guy sells green blossom. I'm going to be buying some of this green blossom because it is absolutely fantastic, and he's the only guy who sells it. Okay, he's also got just for standard arrows and stuff like that. Might as well just top up on those, why not? And he sells all variety of moss, throwing knives, fire bombs, allure and skulls, Lloyd's talisman, more fire bombs, homeward bones, and humanity. Should I get some fire bombs? I've got 6 of them. Yeah, why not? 56 fire bombs? I don't need that much. Okay, let's just go ahead and get some fire bombs because I rarely ever use them, and it would be quite nice to have that ability. 10 fire bombs, why not? I'll get some allure and skulls, why not? Okay, so really good vendor. And of course, he does have that really awesome armor. You can kill him right now and take his armor. It looks absolutely ace. But as I said, I believe he invades you later on, so you can go ahead and fight him there. I might as well keep him as a vendor for now. But this character's really interesting because if you look at his outfit, he's got like the Guy Fawkes mask, he's got the hat, he's got the long coat, he's got what looks like a doctor's bag and some sacks. And he said he was sent back in time. The same as us, by the way. A lot of people speculate that he is from the universe of Bloodborne. Which actually makes sense, you know, looking at his armor and stuff like that. It really does make sense, you know, and if he's sent back in time, then Bloodborne could be in the far future after Dark Souls. Guardian Gauntlets, okay, more armor. Use that elevator and then we can go back. Come on, jump off there. We can go back to the very first bonfire we were at in order to get back to this boss battle, basically. So, let's jump down then. We don't need to go ahead and rest at that bonfire, of course, because it was the same one. So now, we need to go and take on a very hard boss battle indeed. Very hard boss battle. Okay, what do I want? No point having my humanity on me, is there? Let's go ahead and equip that green blossom, actually. That'll be very useful. Wherever it is. Green blossom, there we go. Green blossom, very expensive, but it's fantastic. Now, this is the Artorias boss battle of the Artorias DLC. Real hard, this boss battle. Real hard indeed. But it's going to be awesome. It really, really is. Very cool boss battle. I'm very dehydrated. But it's going to be cool. This one took me about 40 times. Maybe 50 times even. And the Sanctuary Guardian last time took me 30. So in theory, if we're going on the same ratios, this will take me 3 attempts. If it's the same ratios. Let's go. It's such a badass fight. It's awesome. Oh, hello. Oh. Here is Artorias. As I said, Artorias is the hero who kept the darkness back but lost his humanity in the process. This is his hollowed form. He currently has a broken arm, but he's still one of the toughest guys for us to kill. He's like 10 foot tall. And also, he is the guy on the box art. A lot of people don't realise that, but if you look at the sword and his armour, this is the guy in the box art. And also a cool thing I saw in a YouTube video is that if you look at the box art, he's equipping his sword with his left hand. And his left hand is broken in this boss fight, which means he is actually fighting us with his off hand, which means he's even more of a badass. This guy's the dogs. Okay, so now, trick with this guy, perfect dodging is the trick for this guy. You got to learn his patterns and dodge at the perfect time and block at the perfect time. He's got lots of very nasty chain attacks and some nasty kind of ranged flip things like that, some of which chain into multiples. He's got counters for if you go behind him like that. So really, you just got to be perfect with your dodging. Okay, go ahead and quickly heal there while I got a quick chance. Didn't really need to, but might as well. Oh no, that's for chain. Oh no. Ooh. See, he got me 2 with it out. He got me with 2 out of those 3 chains. Oh, he only did it once there, thankfully. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so when he spins, you need to block. When he does the overhead, you need to roll. Makes sense, right? And he also waits till you strike. Uh-oh. He's getting angry now. Come on, you swine. Oh, this is my chance. Two-hand it. Go ahead and do as much damage on him as possible when he does that. You've got to stagger him, otherwise he becomes stronger. He becomes stronger if you let him go ahead and do that. Okay, heal up, please. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, I've got him half dead. Give me a chance to heal, please. He doesn't give you many openings. Oh, there's one. He still got me, though. Look at that range. That was a real long-range strike. All right, quickly heal. Okay, that's good. Whoop. Dodge him right there. It's for chain one. So as I said, you've really got to learn his patterns. Luckily, I remember most of his patterns from the last time I fought him, even though that was quite a while ago. Okay, I started with 15. Oh, here we go. All right, quickly. Come on, hammer him down. Oh, no, he used it. Okay, he's slightly tougher and faster now. It's a shame and all, because that's actually a really good opportunity to do some serious damage, too. Oh, there we go. He's throwing his splooge. Oh, that was a massive hit right there. All right, come on, let me heal. Oh, no. Okay, okay. I did him for half his life there. If I had managed to get him when he was doing that charge-in thing, might have been a different story. Might have got him a bit more, but that is a very tough boss battle. Okay, so now we're back here. I'm going to kindle this one up to the max, and then we're going to try again. I'll cut back to when we're ready at the boss battle again. Luckily, it only takes about 30 seconds to a minute or so to get back. Okay, see you in a second. Okay, people, so we are ready for round 2 with Artorias himself. Okay, what I'm going to do differently, I'm going to try to be a bit quicker with recognizing his patterns and stuff like that. And also, I'm going to pop some green moss. Green moss because one of the reasons why I didn't catch him when he was doing the second kind of, ooh, get amped kind of thing, was because I ran out of stamina. So, if I can have quicker regeneration, then I might actually be able to get him next time. So, let's go. Alright, this is jumpy one. Oh, it's for chain. It's amazing that he didn't hit me with the second one. Alright, okay, this is good. We're doing good blocks and stuff like that. We've done some good dodges already. Haven't escaped intact, but neither is he. Whoa, okay. Okay, that was a big one. Alright, heal up quick. Woo! Oh, no goddamn way. Completely timed that wrong. And that wrong. Ooh. No, this isn't going well at all. I'm not dodging is the problem. There we go. Well, no, that's okay, that's okay. Still got more life than I started off with. Okay, there we go. That's that. Now I need to get closer. Oh, he's escaping me. He's escaping me. Right, if I get too much behind him, he'll start to counter me being behind him, and he'll throw his kind of splooge at me. And if you get hit with the splooge, it slows you down dramatically, so we don't want that to happen. I was already blocking. There we go. Whoop roll! Oh man, only just caught that one. Come on, I'm fed up of not getting hits in. But I've been playing defensively non-stop since the start of this battle. Alright, let's back away, let's back away. He can hit us at this range, incredibly. Just like that. Ooh, that was close indeed. Managed to dodge that right in the nick of time. So if you get some distance, he will just do that enormous jump attack. And will get you very quickly, so you've really got to be careful about that. But it will give you a tiny bit of opportunity to heal up. Only a tiny amount, though. Whoop! That was a pathetic dodge, but hey, I didn't take any damage, so I guess it was good. Well, no, it was a good block, wasn't it? Ooh, that's a big hit for a big old knight. Whoop! Oh, come on. Whoop! Excellent, now come on, big hits. I am fed up of not doing damage on this dude. Oh, that was dumb, that was dumb. Okay, I gotta back off now and risk it. Okay, I've got to risk the long jump attack. Okay, that was good. I managed to get to halfway. If I can heal again. Okay, I still got... Now... This sucks! I'm not getting any goddamn hits in. Come on, you swine. Let me get a good hit in. Alright, two-hand it. Okay, I got one hit. Wasn't even worth it because I took too much damage from it after. Alright, here we go. Come on, big hits, big hits. There we go. Staggered him. That was good hits right there. Excellent. Okay, we got him down to a third. Back to my shield. Ooh, that was close. I nearly got away. It didn't do full damage. Alright, heal. Excellent stuff. I'm feeling a bit more confident now. I've got a nice chunk of damage off him. But as I said, this one, real hard. Real hard, this one. First time, as I said, no joke, it probably took me like 30 tries to probably work out his patterns and stuff. Alright, I'm actually close to death now, so let's back off. Whoop. 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 Okay, there's a chance to heal. Oh, he's getting angry. Woo! He's getting adventurous now, the little racing snake. Oh, that was 2 free hits right there. I'm not complaining. Didn't even do anything to block him. Hit him right there. Ooh, dodging his jumping strike. Right, come on. I apologise if I'm being very boring right now, but this is a very tough battle indeed, and I'm really concentrating real hard. Here we go. This will do a good load of damage, I am sure. Whoop! Oh ho ho ho! Okay. He gives, but he takes. No! Oh dear. Oh yeah, I obviously did kindle the bonfire all the way up to level 20. I figured I was going to be here for a while, so I might as well est us up. Right, come on, give me a chance to heal up, buddy. Oh, this is going to be close. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. You literally only just have enough time to get the heal in and dodge that. And you've got to be like lightning. Come on. I am the lightning. Ride the lightning. That's a very good album, by the way. Oh, here we go. But he's running away. Come on, big hits, big hits, big hits. Staggered him. Fantastic. All right. Don't get too greedy now. I probably could have got another hit on him, maybe 2. But don't get greedy. Don't get too greedy. Oh, dear. Right, nearly got him, nearly got him. Come on, you swine. Come on, you pest. Oh, there we go. All right, that's 1 hit. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm really going to play it safe since he's nearly dead. I'm going to back off. Get some distance. Drink. Get ready to jump. Woo! Here we go. And now, finish him. Finish him. Oh, man, look at his health. Look at his health. God darn it. Okay. Gotta be cheeky. I'm hitting with arrows. I'm really being stupid doing this. There we go, I got him. Yes! Artorias defeated. Soul of Artorias. Brilliant, okay, so that was my second try. As I said, first time it took me like 30 or 40, but most of that was... Well, I'm probably exaggerating when I say 30 or 40. It was probably more like 10, but hey, very tough. Right, let's grab these souls. I've got 62,000 souls. That's a level, alright? That is a level indeed. Alright, so I'm going to go and rest up. There is a bonfire, which appears right over here, thankfully, outside of the arena. There is also one of those random place markers that is left by the game development engine. Okay, whatever. I've got to fix my hair. And then we've got to go and do the next part. Oh man, look, that guy's got full Havel armor. Looks ace. Okay, guys, so let's rest up with the bonfire. Oh dear, hair is atrocious. I really got to do something about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and I suppose we'll level up now. Okay, what do we want? Again, you know, I am thinking just pump up the endurance more, because that is definitely the hardest thing about most of these boss battles in this DLC. It's purely about managing your endurance. So let me just kind of like tilt my head back for the outro. So guys, thank you very much for... No, that's terrible. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. It's been a really good one. We finally managed to take on the DLC, and we have beaten 2 out of the 4 boss battles in this DLC, and it's going quicker than I thought. So guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to check out some of the cool Patreon people in the description below. Remember to buy one of my e-learning courses if you enjoy watching this content and you want to learn something about animation or video editing. It supports me far more than ad revenue does at the minute right now. And I'll see you next time. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. Until next time, farewell. If you want to learn how to make some fantastic videos yourself and support the Final Render YouTube channel, the best way to do so is by purchasing one of the Final Render's learning video courses. There is a 50% coupon link for each course in the description. It is the best way to support Final Render, so grab your copy of the guides right now.